It's a very good scene. Here is Bobby Murs, no kidding, a New York City police detective, retired. Detective, tell me.
Incredible.
I think the show is great.
Yeah.
I've worked with each and every character somewhere along the line of my career. It's that realistic. I mean, that's just New York.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
You guys use that dirty language like that and stuff like that?
No.
You haven't scratched the surface of language.
Bill Tambasco, Sergeant, retired NYPD. So, what do you think, Sarge?
On the money. 100% on the money.
Yeah.
100%.
Thank you.
Yes.
This is scary, okay? You guys are talking about the nudity thing. What about the moral thing that's with it? The man that was sleeping with the other woman, he's married.
Kentucky needs to wake up, okay? Kentucky needs to wake up because you can see the same things on soap operas or cops. If the people in Kentucky don't want to watch it, then just, don't watch something else.
You don't see that on soap operas. Yes, you do. You don't see. You're speaking to a lady who was on. You don't total nudity. They don't show total nudity.
Sir.
I don't think there's any problem with the nudity or the swearing because that is today's society. It's just that people should wake up and stop living in the dark ages and accept that what's out there for us.
Yeah. I agree.
I just wanted to say I appreciate the opportunity for good television, and I think it is intelligent television, and I also think that the acting is better than you get on
I think so,
else.
too. These performances are fabulous. Pow! Who's with me here? Yes,
The man in the tie. Have you ever rode around for a day with your police department and heard their language, watched their moves?
They don't swear in Kentucky.
No,
Come on.
And there's no nudity.
Absolutely, I've done that. Not only in Kentucky, in other places I've done that.
I feel you like it, you watch it, you don't like it, you don't watch it. Sometimes, I do like it, by the way, but sometimes those new things, they make me sweat, so I have to not watch it.
Sherry and Amy, we haven't heard from you. I want to get you in, and, anything at all. I don't want you going away angry. We're talking about your work
This
here.
is what I think. What I think, sort of tagging along to what David said, was that I think what we lose sight of is the context that these things are put in. If this was a story about people who, didn't care about what they were doing, who weren't trying to be moral, who weren't trying to do the right thing, then I'd say, yeah, this is bad, this is amoral, shouldn't be on the air. These people are struggling to be good in a very violent, bizarre environment, and this is the way they cope. And if you watch the show, they are good people.
Yeah. Nicholas?
Yeah, hey,
Don't tell me your mother's watching this.
I'll tell you something, she is watching.
And how does she feel about this, Nicholas?
Well, she said, I didn't like the nudity, but I like the show. So I said, okay, all right, no problem. But I tell you, everybody's talking about the nudity, everybody's talking about the sex, but I'll look at the show. The
And the
characters are good,
storylines,
the stories
yeah.
are good.
Yeah.
It comes out of something.
Yeah.
At least it comes out, not like a soap where you just jump in bed. At least in this, it comes out of their lives, which is interesting.
Yeah, and it comes it comes at a time when a commission in New York is once again exposing an awful lot about the underbelly of law enforcement in our nation's largest and fuzziest and loving city, New York.
Well, my family and friends don't watch police shows, but I will say that I watched this with a lot of interest because the production values were so high.
I think so,
the
too.
lighting and the camera work and the music were very provocative and creative, and I give you a lot for that.
Incredible. And we'll be back in just a moment.
Why are no yolks noodles lighter and fluffier than regular egg noodles? We take out the yolks and cholesterol and then add extra egg whites. But how do we get those special eggs? No yolks. We don't have what you don't want.
This morning my hair was straight. Then Bill called, so I decided to go curly. I used Wash and Curl, the curling shampoo.
Wash and curl with special curl enhancers that work right in the shower.
Thank you, Wash and Curl.
Wash and Curl, the curling shampoo.
It's the 15-hour sale this Saturday at Robinson's May. Choose any size Sealy, Serta, Simmons, or Spring Air mattress at one low price. King, Queen, Full, or Twin, just $88 each piece. All 4 brands, all 4 mattress sizes, one low price, just $88 each piece. Buy now and make no payment till February. Shop 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. this Saturday. The 15-hour sale at Robinson's May. The one sale you can't afford to miss.
Say no. No, because one...
No, because
contain
apolitical.
No,
because
all those millions being spent by the education unions and bureaucrats makes you wonder, what are they so afraid of? With our public schools scoring worse than Mississippi's, we've got to do something. Yes on 174 gives parents the power to pick schools, and choice makes public schools better. I want the best for my kids. Why don't they?
With your good credit, you can drive home in a brand new Nissan Quest or Altima or Maxima for only $25. You heard right. $25 delivers any new car or truck. At Foothill Nissan, we have super selection, super financing, super prices. No problem, we're dealing. Bring $25 and drive home in your new Nissan today. Call us 687-7000 or see us at 3333 Foothill Boulevard, La Crescenta.
Do you want to feel proud of the work you do, of what you've accomplished, of your future? At Glendale Career College, we can help you begin a new career in surgical technology, computerized junior accounting, legal secretarial, or medical assisting. Good-paying jobs that you can take pride in. Call us at 1-800-498-1818, 498-1818. We'd be proud to help you make it happen. Glendale Career College, 1-800-498-1818.
Dennis, you wanted to say?
Yes, I would just like to add that what we've been watching over this past hour has been clips, just high points, just a few seconds out of an entire hour.
That's a good point.
And those high points are in the middle of very well-written character developments and dramatic developments that take place over the course of the hour. We can thank this gentleman here for a lot of that, too. I mean, he's responsible.
Yes, we do thank David Milch, co-creator and co-executive producer. We are sorry to say that Stephen Bochco was booked for our program and canceled. I think he canceled when he heard you were going to be on, Clyde. I don't know what he's really...
if I can speak for him a little bit.
Well, but you certainly can speak for him, but it would be better if he spoke for himself. This is a very, very important issue, and if the producers don't get out front, tell us what they're doing and why, fight for the civil liberties about which all Americans brag when they go to a foreign country, the free society and so on, then we really are going to just chip away a little bit. You can't do this kind of work and then hide. I am disappointed that he didn't make it. You wanted to say,
well,
David.
I agree with what you're saying, but I think it's Stephen's feeling that there was so much dialogue before the show came on the air, and it was time now...
Well, there's a lot of dialogue now, too. He can still come out. If you can come, he can come. You're a big boy.
It would seem to me that the big difference with your show is, besides a little camera work, is the violence. No, not so much the violence, but the vulgarity, the language, and some of the nudity.
Right.
And if that's what makes it different, aren't you really appealing to more of the base instincts in people, not the higher thought?
Oh,
no, we're not. No, we're just trying to tell stories about people,
appealing to it?
and you can't isolate individual qualities in a person.
But isn't that the big difference in the show?
No, sir. I think we're just telling stories in the round. We're telling stories about people as they live in.
Would you think the show would be so famous or controversial if you didn't have that?
That's not our problem, whether it's famous or controversial. Our problem is to make it as realistic as we can, and that's what we've tried to do.
Yeah.
Well, everybody keeps talking about just change the channel, but I'm just like kind of concerned about if the people that oppose to this kind of TV show, if they're not heard, then what alternatives are there going to be? You can flip the channel, but there'll be another show similar to it.
They are heard. Clearly they're being heard in this context, and there are plenty of alternatives.
Yeah.
My question is for the station manager of Kentucky. I want to know, do you air MTV?
Do I?
Yes, does your station?
That's a cable program.
So, okay, but
it airs in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
It's on the cable system in Bowling Green,
okay,
yes.
so do you agree with Beavis and Butthead and stuff like that on your stations in that area?
I do. I don't watch them.
I mean, this is New York City Police Department. This is the way New York is. Okay, if you air things like California, Miami, stuff like that, you're going to get the same thing. And these are experienced actors and actresses here. You're not talking about someone who's not high-lined here. Every one of them have made something in their life as far as an actor and an actress is concerned. So you should think twice about putting this on the TV because you're going to find out your ratings are going to go up.
You think he should air this?
Absolutely.
And we'll be back. I'll give you a chance in just a moment.
KABC Talk Radio, LA's most interesting talk station.
With the Ken and Barkley Show, you get the feeling that it's spontaneous, it's unrehearsed.
And they're funny, not stupid. I want to be listening to spontaneity, and I want a family feeling. And that's what I get on KABC in the morning.
Oh, I definitely feel like I'm part of the show. That show is for me.
It's really the Ken and Barkley Company.
It's like sitting at the coffee table and talking with friends.
Ken argues about everything.
He just always thinks he's right on every issue.
I am always right. The Ken and Barkley Company. Early mornings on KABC Talk Radio.
Honestly, the get-ups you young people wear.
Miller's Outpost is having the lowest prices of the season sale. Anchor blue jeans are just $19.50. Flannel shirts for men only $13.50 and women $16.50.
Well, I never.
Hurry, the lowest prices of the season sale end soon. Miller's Outpost. Hey, it's your life.
On October 15th, it's a brand new start.
I ain't going nowhere.
In a brand new town.
Hey, could have thought. That's real nice. This here's what I carry.
Now, Beverly Hills isn't changing the Clampetts, but they're sure changing Beverly Hills.
There's a fresh kill in the road.
Roadkill stew sounds mighty good right now.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
I'm sure there's enough for us all.
Rated PG. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
I'm Virginia Warren. I'm 68 years old. And I want you to look at the world through my eyes. I'm a volunteer at the Blake Elementary School, where I help children learn to read. I want you to see this because I want you to understand what people like me can accomplish when we don't have to sit around worrying about what kind of hands we'd be in if we got sick. Now that you have my eyes, I only wish you had my ears to hear Billy read.
Secure Horizons was the first Medicare contracting plan to earn full NCQA accreditation. For a free brochure explaining all the benefits of Secure Horizons, call 1-800-391-9911. We'll tell you why we're the largest Medicare risk plan in California.
NYPD Blue is the name of the show. ABC Television Network, Tuesday nights at 10 Eastern. I do feel a brotherhood with and familial connection to you all. Donald Wildman has spent an awful lot of time trying to kill the Donahue Show.